Okay. Interestingly, I just noticed something. Hold on. What else here? So, first things first. I'm gonna restart WoW really quick. Hold on. But, internet was doing pretty well earlier, but so I was gonna try and stream a bit. But like the past 15 minutes or so, the internet has been not cooperating nearly as much. So hopefully it's not too bad. Because I do see the bitrate dropping from it, but ideally it's not dropping too low. But we'll just have to see if it gets too bad then. Of course we'll stop for the night. But last session we got tailoring like all the way to 300. So that's exciting. Because now I can actually start wearing stuff again that I make, versus just having better stuff from quests. But I do need more money and stuff like that too. I'm not sure what's going on with this. So you can see up here it's 60 FPS. It's supposed to be 120 FPS. So I don't know why it's capping at 60 all of a sudden. The only thing I can think of is that I did a hard reinstall of all my drivers and everything, right? So that's why I was like, well, maybe it changed it here, but we can literally see it's still set to... Ooh. Is that it? No. I may have to mess with this off stream a little bit. But this isn't a massive deal. Let me make sure my NVIDIA app isn't... trying to change the settings for me. Supposedly, no. It looks like the dark, it's a little dark too, so not really sure what's going on with that. I can try disabling VSync, wherever that is. I bet you there's gotta be a setting. Maybe like this might be a setting in NVIDIA itself that is trying to force like a 60 FPS on it. Oh, actually, this might be my monitor. Hold on. Because I reinstalled everything, it may reset to not go past 60 FPS. Technical problems. Here we go. Yeah, it's set to... This is the wrong display. Hold on, this one. Definitely set to 60. There it is, yeah. Okay, boom. Okay, now we're back in business here. Got it. I think I still needed the new first aid bandage.
Where would you like to fly to? Watch your back.
I also feel like it changed my brightness. Does this have a gamma option? It does. I already said it. Interesting. Everything feels a bit darker. So I feel like it has to be a setting on my monitor in Windows.
Arcanon Poros.
Okay, I need to be 330, not 325. Bummer.
Be kind to those less fortunate.
by the...
Come closer, friend. Do not let my eyes startle you. I might have lost my sight many years ago, but I never needed it to see the things that really matter. Ah, so you've met Seer Krive. He is a wise and gifted man.
I was gonna say they
And
look
any
perfectly
traveler he
normal,
would name
but
a
upon
friend
closer
is also a friend
inspection,
of mine.
I
Make
think I
yourself
see it.
comfortable and introduce yourself to the others who call the temple home.
The Legion's end draws near.
Much has changed since the days when we called this land Draenor. Parts of the land have been forever changed by the demon's taint. One such place is known as the Pools of Agonar. It was once the location of our people's
I think it's where I'm
sacred
going
springs.
next.
The blood of the demon Agonar fouled the very essence of the holy waters. This fell blood has spawned foul beings that must be cleansed if we're ever to reclaim the
Yeah, I see it,
pools.
'cause if you
Travel
look-
east of here and slay the terra fiends and slimes that wander the pools.
It mainly just looks like someone scratched their eyes out. But the eyes themselves look normal, I guess. I guess the scout comes and goes because they're not here right now. Yes. I also decided I am going to get dual spec first. I think it was 50 gold. Before the Dreadsteed.
It looks like help has finally arrived. The Omenai welcome you to our remnant camp, adventurer. The broken that live in Outland have endured endless violence. It is of little surprise that as soon as the dark portal opened, they flocked to it in droves with hopes of escaping this land. Unfortunately for our confused brothers and sisters coming from the south, the rock flayers that inhabit the Great Fissure see them as easy prey. Go there and thin the rock flayer population so that our kin might have a chance.
Hear my plight, adventurer. My brother Sedai left long ago to contact the orcs of Maghar Post. Ever the idealist, he thought the time was right to set our differences aside and negotiate a peace with them. He's been missing for days and I fear for the worst. Would you set my mind to rest and look for him? Sedai must be somewhere nearby to the east.
You probably think most broken are evil, don't you? In reality, many just lack guidance. Before I met the Omenai,
Their pacing
I
is definitely
too was
interesting.
lost. Our minds suffered terrible pain from the orcs' demonic magic. We are easily confused and taken advantage of. Demons allied with Illidan raid Hellfire daily and capture our kind as slaves. With the Omenai, we now have hope. Travel to the ruins of Shannara, southwest of here, and slay the Illidari taskmasters, so my people may be free. Rogue flayers are mean, nasty, violent creatures, but the plain ones are like tame beasts when compared to their matriarch, Black Talon the Savage. My cousin got eaten by her, and it wasn't pretty. I swore that one day Black Talon would pay for that. You bring back proof of that monster's death, and I will give you my life savings. Deal. You're going to need some
Life
friends
savings,
to
huh?
kill Black Talon. Big, tough friends with sharp swords. You'll find her inside a cave in the Great Fissure. Good luck.
I wonder if I am even able to activate their corpse.
You found the body of a young Draenei paladin. He appears to have been slain by a blow to his back. With Sedai's death confirmed, you're left with the unpleasant task of returning to Obadei with the grim news.
I guess that's that. I imagine we'll end up having to come back here and do whatever that person was just doing.
Light be with you, adventurer. Sedai, dear brother, those cowardly orcs. He was unarmed, how could they? Leave me be, adventurer. I thank you for your assistance, but I wish to be alone with my thoughts now.
Favor the road, traveler.
Yeah, okay, this guy's gonna give me a new quest.
Egon tries and tries. I think these Dreadhoof Sedai was like a brother to Makuro. We owe him our lives and more. They call Makuro crazy. But if the Omenai are not going to do anything about his death, then they're the crazy ones. Makuro doesn't have much to call his own in this world, but he will give you his only possession if you avenge Sedai. I've seen the brown orc Magar grunts before, up in the hills to the northeast. They hate us. They don't deserve our mercy.
Those S's.
Go avenge Sedai. Bring me their ancestral beads as proof.
That cannot be intentional. Or at least not, like, accurately intentional. I think we're gonna go to the pools first. Okay, here we go. The green pools. Those damage over times are definitely stacking up. Okay, trying to go through some system settings while I was eating, but the instructions are not clear.
That spell isn't ready.
Does this guy just like fart out of his stomach? I think so. Okay, he's been clearly grinding these over here. I thought I saw a couple, but this is where they went. pacing here is kind of slow. Because I don't want to get too many dots from these guys at once.
That's still recharging.
Hi, Risen. It's been a couple days. I'm curious, what time is it over there?
To get closer. I can't cast that. That spell isn't ready yet.
I see, so... Yeah, I do. What's funny to me about that is some people will be like, oh, like, what's your time zone? With the intention of, like, trying to understand, like, when I'm gonna be awake and stuff like that. Or available for stuff, right? And I'm just like, girl, giving you my time zone's not really gonna help. I have literally always been a night owl, though. Ever since I was like a teenager and stuff like that. How have you been though, Risen? I didn't stream yesterday. And I think I only saw you in passing the day before. Yeah. Today I didn't have work today because I had medical stuff I was taking care of. And then I went to sushi buffet. One of my favorite places here before. We may go again, but I wanted to go at least once before I move. Because it is my favorite. It's gonna sound silly almost. One of the favorites they have there is the princess roll. I get it like every time as soon as I get there, I get like takoyaki, gyoza, and a princess roll. Yeah, I don't know if there's like any actual like global role or whatever it's like named after or etc. But it is what they have here. So it has shrimp tempura, avocado, spicy connie, with a little like crunch and mango sauce and sweet chili sauce. Officially, it's kind of pink in a sense, like a pink orange. Not that I get it for the visuals, but it's just amusing to me. Oh yeah? Why are you ashamed about that? I mean, if you want something else to be ashamed of, I can find ways to spend that money. But I mean, to me, there's no real shame in it explicitly. I understand how some people are like, oh, it ruins the experience. And there is an argument there. But I don't think I particularly care about that explicitly in like my TBC experience. Okay, something is definitely weird. I see what's going on here. For some reason, all of my brightness settings are completely disabled. I cannot manipulate them. I see. I mean, I could see that, because ideally, you'll have some kind of control over how you play when you boost, but if you don't know it, that's kind of like one of the things that, for me, the leveling process helps introduce mechanics and features in a slower pace, so you can kind of get a feel for them and learn how to use them. Where if you're thrown into like 58 and you don't know any of the spells or anything, like you have no idea what's important, how to use them, any combos you might be interested in, stuff like that. And you can look up stuff like that online, right? So it's not like there's no answer here, but for me, that's something that I would personally, I wouldn't boost a class I haven't played for that reason, just for myself, because I'd like to learn the class, right? Because, like, you can see I have, you don't need all of these available at once, right? All my action bars, but I know what all of my spells do, when I should, in theory, be using them, how to use them, stuff like that. But like if I just came into this character right now, I'd have no idea. Or at the very least, it would just be very overwhelming.
Out of range.
No, I'm on Dream Scythe. I'm pretty sure I'm on Dream Scythe. Okay, I should probably stop messing with my system settings. And mess with that off stream. I'm just so like OCD right now. Okay, ever since I reinstalled my drivers, like clean install. Jesus Christ. My internet just died for a hot second there, hold on. Well that's bad news. But I did a complete uninstall. I ripped out my drivers with DDU and then an install in safe mode. Because I've been having the driver issues for a while now. Jeez, the driver just crashed again. It is definitely not having a good time right now. But anyways, that clearly like destroyed all of my settings because it was a complete reinstall. Like a fresh one, but and I'm noticing that my brightness is just a little off and it's really bothering me. Yeah, but I just, unless you wanna pony up the bill for it, this is just kind of what we got for now, you know? Especially because I'm moving and I'm dropping a lot of money on doing one thing right now. Yeah, the brightness is fine on the stream, it looks like. But like my own display brightness is a little low. And it's not like the actual brightness setting on the monitor, if that makes sense. Because that didn't change. That's still what it was. It's just the software drivers. Software is drivers, but anyways. The one thing I did is I reinstalled the newer version, thinking that there was just maybe like a corrupted setting or install from before. And then the reinstall would fix that. But it's still having issues, so I think what I'm going to end up doing again is a complete DDU removal, and then go back to like the November drivers. And if that doesn't fix it, it's gotta be something Windows related, if it's not hardware, but I hope to get... I pray to whatever entity you pray to that it's not hardware, cause that would be bad. I'm not ruling it out, but it definitely looks like software, and a lot of other people are having it too, so it makes me think it's a software issue between Windows and or the NVIDIA driver. It's a 3050 laptop edition. I have a laptop, just to make that clear. And I have a whole story behind it, but yeah, I have a laptop. And so, like, it's not a really miserable GPU. It's actually pretty good in my opinion. Obviously not top of the line, and not as good as the desktop version. But I only play in 1080p, so it's not miserable. Yeah, like, I have a story. I don't know if you want me to tell the whole story or just the short version, but yeah. Sorry, I was up in a big red. So... let's see, what year was this? I want to say it was 21 or 22. My computer is just not holding up to standards anymore. Which, to be fair, makes sense considering the motherboard was from like 2010 or something. I upgraded basically everything except for the CPU, because that was the AMD FX 8150, I think. It was like the bulldozer architecture. Anyways. At a certain point, I'm like, I can get a better graphics card, but the bottleneck at this point is my CPU. And I can't really get a better CPU because the motherboard's so old. And so the socket type is just a really old one. I can't get any newer CPUs that were like worth it. Same thing like memory. My memory was stuck on another version as well. I don't think it was DDR3. I think it was 4, but I'd have to double check that. Regardless. This guy just barfed on me. So, I'm like, okay, in order to fix this, I need a whole new system. Okay, no problem. Let's start looking at parts and building new stuff. Well, this was, like, right in the edge of, like, the end of COVID and the silicone shortage. Right, I think it was DDR4, but I'd have to double check just to make sure it's not DDR3. Anyways. I think we're done here. I want to get a picture of this though, this guy's cool. So, but this wasn't like at the edge of COVID, and like during the silicone shortage. This asshole. So, like, prices, and this is also when, like, NFTs, and Bitcoin was kicking off really well, really strong as well. So, like, getting a new GPU at that point was not really in the cards. At least within a reasonable price. I think I could have sold my old video card for like double it was worth. And it was old. But back to the story. I had a scare at one point where I had dropped some water like straight into my computer on accident. It was a really wild accident. It's because my cat. I was lucky in that it basically just went into my fans and my hard drive. And then I just ripped out the power, like immediately at that point, and I stopped it, before it like dripped into the motherboard and stuff like that, so. I dealt with that. But the more relative part was my GPU was kind of dying as well, if I remember correctly. I was running into like some artifacting and some other like temperature issues. I was just like, oh, I do not need this to happen. Like, whatever a GPU is 3 times the cost it's supposed to be. But I dealt with that. And then this is where I'm starting to think about what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna build something, because I haven't like built a new computer in like over a decade. Just been Frankensteining this the past one. And oh my god, this is not good. Try to avoid both. I end up pulling both as well.
Still recharging.
But I was having a trip. This was, I think, 2022. October 22. I was going to Seattle to meet some family for Halloween. Bruh. Okay, crisis averted. And the thing about the trip, I was gonna bring my laptop. I had an old Alienware laptop from when was it? Like 2010, 2011 I bought it, I think. And it was decent. But of course, it doesn't compete to like new day stuff. But the motherboard was dying on that. And I needed that for my trip. So, I'm at this spot now. Like at the time, I was at the spot where, okay, I kind of want to get somewhat of a new computer for myself. And then I need a new laptop for this trip. So, the plan was to just get this laptop. It's like a stopgap. And it would mostly just be used for the trip. And like on paper, the specs seemed kind of similar. To like my desktop. But what I found out is because it was newer technology, it technically ran things better. Even though, like, hardware-wise, the brute force was around the same. So, after that discovery, I was just like, well, why don't I just use my laptop for everything at that point? And then my old computer was just for, like, ripping media, and converting media. So, enter, it's like a stopgap. And then I've just been busy with other stuff financially. And then there was like, I remember there was something happening a couple years ago. And I was looking into it and I was just like, okay, well, prices are still not great. We'll wait a couple more years. And then now, here we are. And then we have the memory shortages and stuff like that too. And it's just like, good lord.
Hey, how you? All muscle and no brain. That's what peons are.
And then to your point, yeah, a lot of stuff has needed more computing power. So like whenever people were into NFTs, that needed some computing power, like GPUs and stuff like that for the encryption. And then for actual bitcoins, like those need computations to function. So that's where a lot of GPUs were taken up for that as well.
I I can't believe I left Booty Bay to come to Outlet. My cousin Screed Lucky promised me I would make a fortune. But
I think I
instead,
remember that guy.
he flew off in his Zeppelin and left me here to try to scrape a living out of this mine. How am I supposed to make a living here with hellboars and demons and fell orcs attacking all the time? My shredder here was broken yesterday, and the parts I need to fix it were stolen by fell orcs. They took the parts into the fissure to the southwest and may have dropped them there.
So, like, that was happening. And I am moving in a month, right? And so it didn't make a lot of sense to buy a whole new computer just to move it. So I'm like, okay, then again, I'll wait till I move, and then I'll look into building a new computer. And to your point, Resin, yeah, a lot of the games I play are still, like, playable with older technology. And I play a lot of older games anyways, so it works out. And on that note, though, whenever Oblivion Remastered came out last year, I think it was last year, right? I wanted to play that so bad, but my laptop would get like 15 FPS or something. Like, that was not gonna work. So I bought a PS5 Pro. And I've been playing that for some other stuff. Kind of rotating between the PS5 and my laptop. Because if it's like a really new game, I'll definitely play it on the PS5. But I would much prefer the computer for anything else I can. Well, I guess, like, technically, whenever I was a child, I was a PlayStation girl. And then I got into computers, right? And then I was just into computers and PlayStation, but mostly computers. So it made the most physical sense right now. But it did push me back from potentially getting a computer, right? But there are some PlayStation exclusive I've always wanted to play as well. And I'll always say that, like, just get what you can afford, right? Because, like, if you can't afford to, like, really build your own computer, or if you're just not, like, into it technically, it's not, like, the end of the world if you get a console. But you will technically never have the best graphics possible if that's something you want. And then I just love mouse and keyboard. Like, especially with, like, FPSs. Like, doing FPSs on controllers is just, like, impossible for me. I got decent at it because of No Man's Sky, but that was that was it. Well, I don't know if I'm at that point in my financial career, but I won't lie that I haven't considered it. I'd rather play games if I can help it, you know? So we're here. But to your question earlier, I'm moving to Washington State. It'll be like a 3 or 4 day drive to get up there. And like each day is gonna be like 12, 16-hour driving. And I have 3 cats. So this will be interesting. No, that's Washington, D.C. Washington State's on the west coast. D.C. is east coast. And D.C. is like a city-state kind of thing going on. But it'll be in the state where they recorded Twilight. So that's something. Oh yeah, Rosen. Team Edward. Like, I'm kind of... When I was younger, I was definitely into werewolves and stuff like that too. It just kind of comes with the territory of like a cult and stuff like that. But if I had to choose werewolf or vampire, it's gonna lean towards vampire, and then personality-wise and everything, family-wise, I definitely lean towards Edward and vampires.
Yo! Keep it real. Hurry, you found some parts. Now maybe I can get my shredder working. If I earn enough money, I might be able to get back to Booty Bag. I sure hope my cousin Screed Luckheap crashes that stupid Zeppelin of his. I can't believe he tricked me into coming to Outland. Why would Fel Ort steal my shredder parts? I hate them so much. They just sneak into my camp here and take things all the time. A couple of days ago, they
Oh my
stole
God, I just
3 of my
remembered something.
peons. Now the rest of my peons have run off because they're afraid they're going to be eaten by Fel Orcs. I can't run a mine without peons. If you could save the peons that I lost, maybe the others would come back. The Fel Orcs have their camps along the wall to the southwest.
Okay, I got some sleeping potion, but... Oh, no, I think it's a real ward. Here it is. Yeah, I did a reward. Okay, got it. I don't know why they gave me this, or if it's important or not. What I remembered though, I remember there was one tabletop campaign I played in. It was Dresden Files. I don't know if that means anything to anyone, but it was Dresden Files RPG. And I played a Red Court vampire infected. And I would get in the mood for tabletop by buying some fake fangs, and I had them mold into my mouth, and then I would totally wear that with like a hoodie and stuff like that. Just be brooding. It was good stuff. I think I still have the fangs around here somewhere, but yeah. Just more into the like vampire thing. I guess, Resin, were you into Twilight, and or did you have a team? Okay, go ahead and feed your dog, and then tell me about that later. Okay, I don't think there's an easy way to sneak through here. So my best bet is to just clear a path.
That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet.
I think I lost internet for a second there. Like, hardcore lost internet. Gotta love my ISP. It's a shame too, because it was actually doing pretty well. The past couple days. On the right side, after that drop, the internet looks way better. I wonder if they did like a crossover. Or a failover, that one.
I need more mana.
Oh, there's totally like a map here as well that I cannot interact with. That's weird. Welcome back, Risen. Random thought statement. I did watch the Warcraft movie again last night.
I can't cast that yet.
I don't remember what got me in the mood for it, but I did watch it again.
That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't trust that yet.
I think one of the main complaints people had was that if you didn't already know like some of the WoW lore, it was like, who is this? Why are they here? What's going on? So in thinking it from that perspective, I can kind of see that. Oh, I watched the Warcraft movie. We were also talking about if we are Team Edward or Team Jacob. I was curious what Resin's was, and I guess I'm curious if you have a stake in that as well, Birds.
Need to get closer.
Okay. As the kids are calling it, base. That's what I'd say to that. Okay. Acceptable answer. Birds. Look, it's not what I wanted either, Resin, but Supernatural's awesome, so I'll take it. A technical answer, in the sense of like a sports ball technical or something. I haven't watched Supernatural in like almost a decade though. I got really far into it and then just other stuff was happening, busy, and then I think like my friend groups weren't watching it either, so I just kind of like, eh. But I got pretty far.
It's too far away.
Time Time is money, friend. Thank you for saving my peons. Now maybe I can get them to fix my shredder with those parts you found. Earn some money and get out of Outland. I can't wait to be back in Booty Bay. I finally got my shredder working.
I
But
do
seem
miss
to have
Booty
lost
Bay a
the
bit.
keys. I keep a pack of fellhounds to protect my camp. They don't do a very good job and they like to bite me a lot. They also like shiny things. I think this one fellhound I have may have eaten my shredder keys. I'll pay you if you'll take my fellhound on a walk. Kill some hellbores and let him eat. He'll do his business. When he's
Oh my
done, see if you
God.
can't find the keys in his leavings.
We're really doing this, huh? Okay, right here.
What's up? Have a good one.
Oh my god, this is awfully relevant for a different reason. So, as I'm moving, I'm having to, like, get rid of a lot of stuff, right? And one of the things people have recommended is consider if this object was covered in poo. Would you clean it? Like, would you go to the effort of cleaning it? If the answer is no, then you don't need to keep this item and you can get rid of it.
You smell terrible, but you found my keys. Thank you so much. Now I can get my shredder started and make some money. Pretty soon I will have enough money to leave Outland. I don't know why you stay, I hate this place. Wouldn't you rather be back in Booty Bay? Maybe do some fishing? I'm almost back in business. Problem is all these Ganarg are in my mind. I can't send my peons in, and even once I fix this shredder, I wouldn't want to risk it in combat. Deep down in the mine, the Ganard have a leader. If you kill him, maybe the Ganard will leave. Then I could make some money and buy my way out of here. Have a good one.
Okay, almost done with this quest line, I guess. It's in here, right? I think. Yeah, it says beneath Stromar, and this is Stromar mine. Oh, I am curious, Birds. What movies have you watched recently? Because it has been a couple days.
Still recharging. I can't pass that.
That sounds familiar. Did that come out in like 2008? 2009? Okay, right, okay. I remember seeing that one in theaters. Surprise succubus! I'm not exactly upset with the concept, but not the right time.
My mana is low. That's still recharging.
She's a tall girl too. Damn girl.
Not enough mana.
Interesting. I don't think I explicitly knew that, but it makes sense. Now that you mention it and I think about it.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Here comes another surprise succubus.
My mana is low. That's still recharging.
I got it though.
That's still recharging.
Okay though, I can finally like catch back up here on my health and stuff. Okay, let's keep going. I was just thinking about it, Resin. I imagine you're on that server because... Well, actually, is that like... Which server is Night Slayer? Is that a PvP server, or is that like, a different region? I think there's a couple of different regions. But I also think they condensed compared to the 20th anniversary originally. It was like one less server.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Oh, that's the guy I have to kill too. I guess I'll have to wait for the respawn. And fine, I'll help them. Okay, well, hopefully the respawn timer's not too long. But we'll just have to see. Is that a skull on top of this barrel? Looks like it is. Oh shit, he respawned immediately! Okay, this guy helped me, even didn't have to. Maybe it's because I helped them too. Let's get out of here though. This place sucks. Smells funny. Okay, let's turn this in.
Yo! All those Ganarg are sure to clear out now. I'll be back in Booty Bay within a week. I can't wait to go fishing again. Coming to Outland was a mistake. If you'll take my advice, you'll head back the way you came. Spend some time in Stranglethorn, or maybe if you feel adventurous, head to Ungoro Crater. Just don't stay here.
Okay, this is not used right now for me. But if I get a new one-handed spell power item, that might be better than the orb that I have from that Warlock quest. Okay, we're gonna head back to Honorhold. So I have a quest turn in there, it looks like. And then we'll probably fly back over here. I mean, it depends. My previous one was the dagger with the charm. Where it had like the star charm on it. I love that one. But that one was not a rod. Luckily, because people be questing over here, I can kind of weave through here. Otherwise, there would be way too many orcs to go around. Also, random tangent. Am I remembering a fake thing, or is there supposed to be a live action How to Train Your Dragon? I see. I haven't seen it either, but I feel like I was interested. I didn't know enough about it, or if it was even out yet. I don't know if I talked about it here, but I did watch 28 Years Later in the Bone Temple. I love those.
I foresaw this great victory, adventurer. The blessed Naru smile upon you this day.
The men and women of honor hold have shed such blood and have lost their youth in this monstrous land. The Honorable Warp Scryer has told me of your perils, adventurer, and of the new foe you've discovered. If Crive
Warp
is to be
Scryer.
believed,
I don't know if I've
this
heard that before.
Horatius the Cruel is as powerful and evil as any foe the sons of Lothar have ever faced. Will you stand for us now, adventurer?
Isn't Jellyfin
Will you
like a
face
media
this
server?
Legion Lord and deliver the light's justice upon him? If so, you will find him at the pools of Agonar. If not, his evil will most certainly find you. Light bless you.
I think I tried to set up Kodi, like Kodi, like almost 8 years ago, something like that. Maybe 6 years ago. But I was struggling with it on my versions of Linux and stuff, so I went with Plex. And then I eventually bought a lifetime subscription. So there's still some setup on my end with the Plex server, but it's still a lot straightforward. A lot straightforward.
Sid's the name.
Yeah.
It's nice to see some new faces around here. What can I do you for? The Alliance.
Okay, I do need to take a quick break, so I'll be back in just a couple minutes. I might queue up for a dungeon after I come back though. I have returned. I am curious. I need to check something. Is there apparently a portal in Stormwind that gets you back to Outland? Hmm. Online searches says hard, maybe. There's apparently maybe one in the Mage Quarter. There's like a portal right here. Oh, the Mage Tower. Oh yeah, Risen? I just don't know if there's enough people for that. That would be my concern anyways.
Where would you like to fly to?
I mean, I would totally be down for it, but it feels like one of those things you make when you have more people, but maybe I am like perfection is the enemy of good on this, but I mean, like, I am on Discord. And I can just like add people at the current as like friends and stuff. But in an ideal world, yeah, I would be spinning up like a whole community server. Yeah, I streamed forever ago on Twitch. But I do YouTube for a couple of different reasons right now. In the future, I want to dual stream to both YouTube and Twitch. But until my ISP gets their shit together, that's just like not really in the cards, you know? And the answer is they're probably never gonna get their shit together. At least while I'm here, because I'm out next month, so I've been dealing with these issues for like almost like 5 months now. I'm so ready to be done with it.
Blessings upon you.
Yes, I feel the fell presence in the pools weakening. You've done well, adventurer. I must ask that you finish what we've set in motion. Now that the demonic influence has weakened, you must take this cleansing vial and pour it at the very source of the taint. Agonar's own corpse. You'll find the demon's bones at the northern end of the pools. Beware. I sense that Agonar's essence has not quite left
shit, they got a
this
hook
world.
out here. My man. There's a statement for that. For birds, there's a statement in there for you from that quest. I have to take the vial. Yes, you already knew it. In resin, I think we have some of the capabilities to have some of the best internet, but it's not consistently the best internet across the country. I feel like South Korea or Japan. Oh my god, thank you. I thought I turned it off when I got back. But I feel like South Korea or Japan like have the best overall, like fastest internet. But like some cities, like you can get like amazing internet here. But then on the other side, the further out you get from the cities, like all you get is like DSL or satellite. And it's like one provider. And in my situation in particular, my neighborhood's really old, so the infrastructure's really old. And since we've like increased speeds, blah 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 blah, but also there's like all these apartments coming up and stuff like that, so just like a combination of them offering higher speeds and then more people moving in, there are too many people on the tubes right now here in my area, so. And what are my options? I can stay with my current provider, and that's basically it. I can't like change my speeds there. I could go to AT&T, and that would be DSL, which would be not as fast. It might be more consistent, but it wouldn't be as fast. Plus, I don't know if I support AT&T for some various reasons, but I digress on that. So then, like, there's technically Google Fiber, but they don't offer Google Fiber in my area. Even though we've had Google Fiber in the city for like over a decade now. Okay, great. There's some local places too, but they don't offer here either. Or if they do, it's basically just DSL. So, what else do I have? The other options I have would be satellite, which would be really expensive, but I could do it. Damn sunbirds. But if I remember correctly, I mean, I don't know actually, if like the house has been with your family for generations, or if your family owns the land. I think this house was made, I can just look it up, hold on. Looking, this house I'm in was built in 1978. According to this one report, anyways. I see, so not like generations, but you've had it for a while. At the very least. Okay, I guess the tank is here. Do I just pour it? Oh shit! Yes. I don't want to pull the Terror Fiend as well. Oh, it happened. Here's what we're gonna do. Goodbye. I banished them to the Shadow Realm.
That's still recharging.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. The neighborhood. I mean, Birds' house totally has got mine. By far.
I can't pass that yet. That's still recharging.
Bruh!
That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging.
Oh, but yeah, I live in an old neighborhood in that regard. What did you say you wanted to do? Bird, what did you say you wanted to do? He wanted to knob in two.
That spell isn't ready yet. I can't pass that yet.
Is that another term for Netflix and chill?
That spell isn't ready yet.
I know, I forced it. I just couldn't help myself. It definitely has a vibe though, with the knobs and toots. Okay, if everyone, whoever thinks that Bird's corruption is taking hold, give the video a like. If you think I just have a dirty mind, also give the video a like. Good times, good times. Okay, I don't think I can do this. It did say it's a group quest. But I wasn't sure how much of a group quest. And if it's a 63 elite with 2 ads, I definitely cannot solo that. I mean, there's a world where I subjugate one of them, banish the other, but I don't know if I feel up to that. I think I'm gonna try it. Okay, so first... Can I pull these without pulling him? Yes. I didn't even get to the guy yet. Yeah. They like spawned a whole bunch of imps, and at first I was just giving each of the imps corruption in my head. But it seems like they had a high resistance to the corruption, so some of them didn't have anything happen. And that was adding up pretty quick. I am tempted to subjugate her to fight against him, but then I won't have an option to like quickly resummon. There's also a world where I drop an infernal. We'll see. I think I can just pull her.
That's still recharging.
Here we go again. Okay. I think I've officially cleared everything. Except for the main event. Give them just a quick second to heal up, and then we'll go in. Okay. Nothing else? Okay. I already cleared the taint. This is something else. This is the extra credit. Yes. Jesus Christ! He is pummeling the absolute shit out of him. And I'm doing like no damage at all. No way. Not even close. needs a group. The meat shield died in seconds. The sack joke was not prepared. Ha 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 ha. It was a reference. But I guess neither was I. Because they were just putting out so much damage. It was crazy. No, I cannot. I just don't have nearly enough damage to actually, even if I wanted to like speed do it, I cannot put out enough damage to kill them because they have lots of health and they're an elite. So they have a lot of health. I'll definitely have to get a group together for that though. That was weird. Check that out. Okay. Also, general disclaimer for me. I basically will never join a random guild who is just pinging me to join them. Because what that tells me is that they have like literally zero screening, and that's a choice. Literally, that was from the Insanity Pepper episode, one of my favorites. I hope I didn't break my damage. I actually have, I think, like up to the first 16 seasons, maybe? And then like some sprinkled in, like 18, 19, 20 or whatever, seasons of The Simpsons. I have the original, like, release DVDs. Some of them are special edition DVDs or like limited release where they had like a Homer face or a Marge face. That's like the actual box and stuff like that. And I ripped those onto my media server, so I don't have to give Disney my money for that.
The Naru have not forgotten us.
Okay, we've cleansed the taint.
The essence of Agonar lived on in the form of his foul offspring Agonus. With your success in defeating the demon, we can begin to work towards restoring the Proles to their former purity. You have our thanks, adventurer. Your work will have a deep impact in this world.
In theory, the amulet's what I want, but actually it might be better. If I lose some crit, I don't know if I care about the crit strike though. So I think I do want this.
Be kind to those less fortunate.
Holik resin. If you want any help with that, I only work by the hour. So yeah. Yeah, so I gain a little bit of spell damage. Plus the stamina and intellect, which are nice. Here. But this moves my crit from 9 to 10, essentially. Or 9.5 to 10.5. I think I care about the raw stats, though, more than this. At least currently. I'll hold on to it just in case it's actually useful. You are correct, birds. Everyone's got a prize. What I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna try to go out and just grind some stuff really quick and get to 61. And then I want to go back to Stormwind. Because
I can't cast that.
next level
Still be
I
charging.
get Siphon Life, and I need to get all of the level ups for it. And I'd like to do that before I do my next dungeon.
Closer. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. That still be charging.
Oh, I forgot. I don't know if I ever confirmed or asked this, but for resin, what server were you on? I think you said, were you on, like, Night Scythe or something? Nightbringer or whatever it was. Night Slayer, I think is the term.
It's too far away. I can't cast that yet.
Wait, what? No way. I don't. What? I remember seeing one that mentioned it was an AU place. I'm just like, I don't think so. I just imagine they think I'm Australian because of the time zone.
Out of range.
Okay. You just never know, birds. You never know.
I can't cast that yet.
Wouldn't you like to know?
Need to get closer.
It is my expert bone opinion that these are the bones of Larry the Lizard. None other than Larry the Lizard himself. I think my internet just died. Interesting. Okay, looks like we're back. I don't think this is the exact same reference or like correlation, but it got me thinking, and it's just funny. And it's just like, oh no, my rear shock is too spongy. Just like my steak is too juicy. We're getting there. Right, that's why after I thought about it, I was like, this may not actually be anywhere close to that. Because you want it to absorb and not be spongy. You want it to be firm. I guess it depends, but in general, you want it to be firm. That's cool. I don't know if you've heard of this YouTube content creator. There's this one called, I think, the Lonely Nerd or the Quiet Nerd. Hold on. I'm looking for him really quick. They're just called Quiet Nerd. Also, what the fuck? Okay. Dealt with that. That was weird. Was not paying attention what happened with that. But anyways, I was thinking about that because they also, like, build out their own stuff, for their projects. They have, like, mini campers, like mobile campers they build with, like, solar power, batteries, axles, stuff like that. And so you, printing out, like, your new shocks made me think of that.
Out of range. That's still recharging.
You print the tool for the things that you printed to put in. It makes sense, but it just sounds a little funny. Think like saying it, I guess.
It's too far away.
Ideally, just a few more.
Out of range.
I think I saw what happened earlier. It seems like the vultures go for corpses, and then if you're nearby, they're gonna fight you, so...
That spell isn't ready yet.
Cool. Hopefully the test goes well first.
That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet.
They are bone strippers. Yeah. I just noticed it with the name. You are 100% correct. I can't help it. I have to go to the bone strippers.
I need to get closer. That spell isn't ready yet. It's too far away. I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging.
I'm trying to think of, like, how many more will I need to kill, to hit 61.
Range.
But I'm sure I could do the math. But that made me think there's probably an add-on that would do the same for it too. Excuse me, it just sneezed. It just kind of crept up on me.
I need to get closer.
Well, the good news is once I get cooking higher level, I'll have plenty of buzzard meat for that.
It's too far away. That spell isn't ready yet. I need to get closer.
Is this a weird safe spot? Weird.
I can't pass that.
Imagine like one or two. More. We'll get it done.
Out of range. That spell isn't ready yet.
Okay, I guess more than two. This third one has to do it.
I need to get closer. That's still recharging. I can't pass that yet. That spell isn't ready yet.
No, really, I'm at 100%. 100%, bruh.
That's still recharging.
Apparently 100% is not 100%.
It's too far away.
No way. That didn't count either. So close.
I'm out of range.
Okay, awesome. Let's pick up Siphon Life. Here we go. And in anticipation of this, I explicitly did move Drained Soul from 5 to 6. So we're good to go. Also, there's suddenly new quests here. I guess because I hit 61.
Good fortune.
The Cenarian Circle has sent an expedition to Outland and, as I understand it,
Oh, this is
they are
gonna
here
push me to a
study
new
what
zone,
has
I
happened,
think.
and to help reverse any damage that they can. They've set up a little post just to the west on the south side of the road leading to Zangermarsh. If you hit Thornfang Hill, you've gone too far. Would you please go and see how you might help them? Speak with Thea Redmayne, as she is the one that sent the request to us for assistance.
The Blood Elves epitomize the irresponsible use of magic. Adventurer. They do not control magical energy. Rather, they are slaves to it, and will suffer nothing to stand between them and their addiction. They consume the energies of Outland's Voidwalkers to power their demonic magics. I've prepared a crystal charged with a spell that will allow us to neutralize a Voidwalker and sever its link to this world when destroyed. I've mostly seen the Voidwalkers in the warp fields to the southeast of Hellfire Citadel.
Yeah, I did another quest that took me to the Voidwalkers. So what we're gonna do now, though, is we're gonna go to, Shatrath City. I think that's how you pronounce it. Go to Stormwind. Buy spells. And then, in theory, we can come back here. Worst case scenario, I have a Hearthstone. Gonna take a quick break while we fly over, so I'll be right back. Perfect timing. I got back right as I landed. I see. So, birds. It's either in my head it went to proprietary tool. But it sounds like it's just maybe built different. Not how you talk. Yeah, here we go. The information I was seeing was indicating that the portals would be, in that tower. But I don't see any.
The arcane only corrupts those who are weak. Keep up on your training, or you may find a similar fate.
Safe travels.
Cool. And then you.
Want to make your demons more powerful? It'll cost you, but you've come to the right place. Right.
Have I ever... I mean... Yes? I don't know the context you are referencing, but... in general, I have seen tip to tip. I'm gonna go to the bank really quick before I head back out. I totally just looped. No, I don't think I've seen that tip to tip. Birds. You know. I'm sure you know.
Welcome to the Bank of Stormwind. We offer financial accounts and safety deposit boxes for valuable items. Do you already have an account with us, ma'am?
Okay, I think this is just what I'll do for now.
Have a good one.
I don't know if I mentioned this last stream, but I'm sure we talked about similar stuff, for sure. Let me check this.
What do you want from me?
Okay, yeah, it's 50 gold. I think I'm just gonna go towards there. I see. That can be interesting. It can also be really stupid. So I guess that just kind of depends on the individuals and how well they do it. Because, yeah, that could get really stupid really quick, but as long as they... I guess are smart about it. And not just like, I don't know what I'm doing. That's kind of cool. Because then you're definitely like using skills to navigate, communicate, stuff like that. Okay, I think... Hold up. Is the drum master down here? Oh shit! Well, there's glue stick. I'm gonna start reaching out to people once I actually find the dungeon entrance. Okay, and then we should be able to pull him after this, because I think they're just... Oh, they're an elite. This might be tough. Who's in a better place? The content creator? Alright, come on. Get over here. Oh, okay, yeah, glue stick. I mean, glue stick's never in a good spot. But yeah. Bruh, no. I got fucking needed all the way over here. This is... I think this is it. They're totally just punting me left and right. Oh no. Yep, no, that's it. Okay, I can totally do it, I think. I might have to, like, fear juggle them a bit. But not if it keeps pulling ads. I don't even know where that one came from. I'm guessing above me on, like, the higher up spots. I was, like, against the wall. And I guess because height difference is weird in WoW, I pulled them and then they just, like, decided to walk down the cliffside and fight me. And then I got punted and yeah. Well, I guess birds. I am with glue stick now. But let's just go find the dungeon entrance. Hopefully I can revive up here. Yes. Okay, because what I think happened, there was like, I guess someone like walking on patrol and they got pulled down, or they were up here and they got pulled down, but whatever.
That's still recharging.
Okay, looks like here's the entrance. Nice. Cool. Now we begin reaching out. Okay, I think we need to have either a DPS or tank. It's DPS. So we still need a tank. I'm trying to get a healer. Then people might be reaching out more if we have a healer in the group or a tank. There were a couple tanks, but they're already gone. Look at that. Oh, that reminds me, I have new clothes. I have a new belt. Leather belt. It's not leather, but yeah. And then these. How's the belt look? The belt is ugly, but it might be better with different outfits. And I think I have the 2-piece bonus now. Yeah. Check that out. Damn, son! I went from like 200 something to 3 something. Yeah, 277 all the way to 327. Check that out. I guess I lost some crit, but I get more consistency. I miss my old tiara. Or like other headpiece, whatever you want to call it. Because right now I have a really ugly hat. It's not ugly, but it doesn't look good on me. I'll say that much. Let me double check those that don't have anything listed, like this guy. Maybe they're a tank. Also, I am curious. I see some people have titles, like this person has Master Sergeant. I don't know how you get those. I'm curious if I have any. Let me check. Oh, I guess they're PvP. If I'm looking up right now, it says most of them are PvP. That's probably why I don't have them. I'm not sure if I even have it. Apparently there's a feats of strength tab, but I don't know what that is. Still waiting on that tank. How do we close this? I'm guessing that tank is already in a group. Oops, it's truck I'm under.
we here?
That's still recharging. I can't cast that. That's still recharging.
Heal me! Quickly!
knows how long I've been muted. Did I ever respond to you, birds, without being muted? Damn, I've been muted for a while then. Bummer. Because I totally was like at first confused about your statement. I was like, oh, do you know this person? And then it hit me. Nope, I just either I never unmuted myself, or I accidentally hit the mute button whenever I've been slamming my keyboard.
You dare stand against me? Of course, a kind. Feast my pet. Eat your fill.
That's still recharging.
Oh, that guy got heated. Funny.
Yes!
I thought that was it. I guess there's more. I just thought about it too. If there's ever a point where if there's ever a point where you feel like you're being moderated, like auto-moderated, I guess if you could send me a DM on Discord or something.
Soon your people will kneel to my lord. Your time is running out. My lord will be the end of you all.
Enough mana. That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging.
I also microed the most a bit because he almost died. I guess he just died. There he goes.
Now what?
True. Um. Okay. I think I'll just have to go with one of the screenshots I got. Worst case scenario, I could try to take a direct image from the video versus a screenshot that had a better frame. It'd be a slightly less quality, but anyways, I don't think, because everyone, like, not everyone, but like 2 of them are ran off immediately, so I guess I'm not getting a picture, but that's fine. Yeah, I do have work, so that's why I thought about it, and I was like, oh, I'll do another one. But then, like, if we take another 25 minutes, it'll be 5 in the morning, I don't know. So, yeah, I just called it. But this is a new thing I got here. Getting the lifeless form of Vazrun, the Herald, the once over, you discover a rolled letter. It's sealed yet unbroken. An elaborate eye is pressed within the blood-red ink. Cracking the note open, the message that you read is most disturbing. Troll being back at Honorhold will definitely want to take a look at this. Okay, it doesn't tell me what it says. Just, it's apparently important. Okay, I didn't do max damage there. But I also was kind of half in, half out for the first, like, 10-15 minutes. I guess I'll just take a quick picture in case I want the stats, but... Uh-oh. Your ears just got assaulted by the screenshot button. I think the encoder crashed as I was taking a screenshot. Okay.
No! This isn't a field trip, maggot. You're in the Outland now. Shape up or take a stroll back through the portal. Do you know what I hate worse than being wrong? Losing gold on a bet that you couldn't put it off, sweetheart. Outstanding. With those 3 dead, their forces should be in disarray. And with their artillery up their silence, we'll have an easier time getting close enough to take the Citadel. I have a feeling there's more to this than meets the eye, though, so I'm going to have something else for you to do. Here, take one of these from the armory.
This guy called me sweetheart.
Adventurer, put together a force to investigate the blood furnace inside Hellfire Citadel at once. And that means today, Princess. The magic we have at our disposal indicates that something unnatural is occurring in there. But something more powerful inside is blocking any detailed arcane investigations. It figures you can expect heavy resistance. No other mission that we've sent in there has yet to return. Scout it entirely and then report back to the Force Commander with what you witnessed.
Okay, it says to do it today, Princess. Let me make sure it's not actually timed. No, I don't think so. Okay.
The men and women of Honor Hold have shed such...
Go with honor, friend.
It's signed by Illidan, you say?
Illidan,
Let me have
okay.
that. This
We are not
news
prepared.
that you bring is ominous, indeed. Knowing this, we must accelerate our plans against Hellfire Citadel and this blood furnace. Because you have shown that you can get the job done, I want you to head up those plans. Gunny will give you your next mission, though I suspect it will be far deadlier than your first. Light be with you, adventurer.
I already got the quest.
Go with honor, friend.
Unless there's a new one.
What can I do for you? That letter is going to get folks all riled up around here. They'll think there's something we might do about all those new fell orcs being created if only we knew how it was being done. It's bad enough
He
that
fucking
we have
whispered
to
to
fight
me.
the Burning Legion to the east. So it's your lucky day, sweetness. You get to take a stroll into what they call the blood furnace inside Hellfire Citadel. Sounds hot. Get in there, kill some fell orcs, and bring back samples of their blood.
That is technically
you think
true.
You can handle that?
Keep your feet on the ground.
You would think they would use a different term than today, because I still understand the passage of time. But I get you. Okay, where was this from? It's just a random quest in Hellfire Peninsula. So I don't care for it. So we can disenchant this. And I can disenchant this as well. Unless that's important to me for some reason. What quest was this from? This was from the Captain's Quest in Stranglethorn Vale. I'll keep it. Just for memory. There. Let's see, what else? What else? This needs to go up here. Disenchant that one and this one. I'll disenchant this one too. But then I think I'll vendor that one. And I think this is... I'm gonna wear this. This is way better than what I got. How does it look? It's very poofy. It does not seem appropriate for the rest of the attire. Okay, technically this one is a bit better than mine in some capacity. I lose stats across the board, but I do get a bit more spell power and lose some crit, so it's a little weird trade-off, but... What was this from? This is from Scarlet Monastery. I'll keep that one. Okay, we figured out the rest of this. Seven out of 10. What 7 out of 10?
Sid's the name. It's nice to see some new faces around here. What can I do you for?
Interestingly, I'm really close to getting enough money for dual spec. I just need like a little bit more gold, honestly. But I think it'll be a problem for future me. Oh, I see. Okay, yeah. Okay, we're just gonna hang out in here. Okay, it is almost 5 in the morning. I gotta work in a couple hours, so we're definitely gonna fade out here. Tomorrow is Tuesday, right? Technically for me. I do want to see about streaming tomorrow. So unless I'm tired, I'm probably gonna stream again. I might mess with my drivers. I might just give it a break. Because I've been messing with the drivers literally every time. For the past week as well, so... we might do some more Ramparts next time too. We're gonna see how I feel. I definitely am super close to getting dual spec. And then I'll get a Fell Guard at that point, so that'll be cool. I can have my dungeon rating spec and then my solo spec with the Fell Guard. But with that, if you liked it, go ahead and give a like. We only got one dungeon in there, but we're definitely set up to do more next time. And hopefully we'll get more tanks, but otherwise, if you want to see more, go ahead and subscribe. I am going to stream as long as my ISB lets me. And then, it's always good talking with you birds. I'm glad to see you around. And then Resin, it was good to talk with you earlier. And then, yeah. If it's daytime, have a good day. If it's nighttime, have a good evening. And then I'll see y'all next time. Bye!